So today is episode. Well, this is for episode 121. So technically it's day 128, but this is for episode 121. But yeah, guys. So did some house cleaning. Clean out the air fryer, the microwave, which took like an hour. It was bad. Got really nasty because nobody cleans it. So I'm like, all right, I might as well clean it. But so I did that. My thumb's kind of beat up now from using the steel wool, but overall pretty good, guys. I should put my jacket on, but it's all good. You know me. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. And yeah, not too bad. So, today's the 7th of April, right? And only less than 5 days, guys. Less than 5 days till I'm in Jamaica. Well, till I'm heading to the airport and stuff. But yeah, honestly, it is gonna be less than 5 days. Yeah, it is less than 5 days till Jamaica. Pretty much, because flight's like we're gonna be there at 2 p.m. So it's all good. A little chilly out. I'm in like the good spot where the sun is and everything. It's really windy out. It's because of the pressure differences, so wind occurs. Could be wrong though. That's just an assumption I made, but I think from what I read, that's what I am assuming. But anywho, I think we're doing pretty good on the Vegas series. We said we had some attraction to the channel the other day for it. I'm excited for it. The reason, and I guess the reason why that I figured it out. The reason why nobody like really wants to go to Vegas, especially in the summertime, is there's one reason why, guys. Unbearable heat, which should have been obvious. But the thing is, the air is dry. It's not like it's humid there. Like there's literally no humidity there. So like, even people like, yeah, like it's like, dude, I'd rather take 100-degree Vegas weather than 70 to 80 degree weather in Florida because of just how humid the area is, because it's suffocating. But when the air is dry, it's really when the humidity is way less and stuff, like it really doesn't matter. But like people won't go there because like they've heard stories, so they're afraid, so they don't really want to go and stuff. So yes, it's the heat, and yes, and you're gonna be pretty much spending most of your money on AC. So there's that. But I don't know. It's like but I guess in 50 years it's gonna be uninhabitable, just because of how hot it's gonna get in the summertime. So it's gonna become like, I don't know. This is where the Northeast shines, because it's never gonna really get, I don't know. It's not gonna get like that like cold. I mean, or that hot ever, like ever. Like where I live, it's never gonna get that hot. So, but it's all good, man. Like, all the young people are moving to Tampa and all that, like Florida. I mean, even one of my acquaintances from my other friend, he's like, yeah, I don't know why, but like, what is in Florida? I'm like, well, it's got to be because since everybody's going there, like they all want to like kind of be together. It's a young people's area, you know what I mean? And like Tampa and all that, that's young people's game. But over in Connecticut, and all that, like unless you're a businessman, like live in Manhattan, Manhattan is best if you're single or you have like a partner, like you have you have a partner, but it's just so like nasty. But New York is not really. Manhattan is just not the place, guys. Don't move to Manhattan. But Florida's divided into two parts, young and old side. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's all it is. Like, it's all young and old people. There's no in between. But certain parts of Florida is more young people based, so more people would like to move to Florida. That's why like a lot of people go down to Florida, And also the weather too. I get it. The weather is like a lot warmer, so people like the summertime. I guess like ever since we had the snowstorms and stuff, it just people have just been like, you know what, like screw the snowstorms, we're going to Florida. You know what I mean? Like that's just how people are nowadays. Cause like we've never had a I mean, even right now, it should not be this cold in April, like ever. It should never be this cold in like this part of April, but it is. So people are like, you know what, like we're going to move down south. Plus there's more stuff to do in Florida. Like again, there's more population density. But you have to, it depends on what parts of like, and plus in general, CT is just, it's considered pretty boring. It's not really like the night, like for a lot of people, the nightlife is not good here. It's just not really the state for that. You know, it used to be pretty good back then, but now, you know, with everything changed, this is not the meta anymore. So you gotta find, you know, there's other areas, but that's why, you know, at least for me, like if when I go to Vegas and stuff, I'm not gonna be there my whole life. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to relocate somewhere else besides Vegas, because that's more for like, for me, like that's gonna be more for like young, while I'm still young and stuff. But like when I, plus it's not gonna be habitable in like 50 years because of just like like it's just each summer gets worse after, and it's just declining. It's not really like popping off as it used to be back in the day. So I could be a little wrong on that, but what I've read and some of the things I've read so far, and sometimes I do jump to conclusions, like that's just what I've been seeing, but I'm still gonna take my chances and go there. So that's about that. But no, it's all, but like if you go more inland in Florida, it's very old people based. It's that's where all the elderly live. Inland Florida, Tallahassee, but Miami, Tampa, you know, those are like, or you know what I mean, like that's like, those are the two hot spots. All right, especially Tampa, not Miami, surprisingly, but that's more like because of how outrageously expensive Miami is. But the top influencers, they all live in Miami. You know what I mean? But like for a lot of, regular influencers, or like a lot of people in general, Tampa is the place to go. You know what I mean? And I mean, there's some parts of Tampa that are just completely like just remote at night. Nobody there. It's like a liminal space, you know, because it's just business only. Like it's only busy during like business hours. So the weekends, nothing's there. So if you want to like wander around, you know, there, I guess, like, you know, whatever, with no one around you and stuff, like, be my guest. But Tampa's like kind of cool like that. Florida in general is just a young people's state. You know what I mean? Like that's just what a lot of young people are attracted to, the warm weather. But the people who live there their whole life, that's all they know, and it just gets very boring. But like when you've lived, a lot of people who move there are all from the north, because they know what the north's like. They know what all four seasons is like. You know what I mean? And the people from Florida are like, yeah. But when they try living here in the cold and stuff, because again, us human species, we aren't really like, we're not Neanderthals anymore. You know what I mean? So we're not really attracted to like the cold environment. You know what I mean? Plus, you gotta remember, like during the Ice Age, like that was, we were forced in that environment. Like, you know, people would, why I think we had fires. You know what I mean? Like no one likes the cold, but in the heat, you know, people thrive in the heat, but like to an extent. Obviously not, there's extreme heat, right? Then but the thing is 70-80 degree weather is like perfect for people, you know. But cold weather, like anything below like 30, that's just not really like, you can't have a good time in that kind of weather. Like you're just stuck inside and you're stuck around heat, you know. We like heat, that's just what it is. So, you know, some people are different. Some people really like the ice because, you know, there's, of course, there's exceptions and outliers in every study, in every situation, but that is just that is just what it is. So, but alright guys, that's enough of my rant about locations and like why people go to Florida, and especially why young people go to Florida. I'll see all you guys next time. All right, I'm gonna see you in a minute. I gotta get these streams out, so there's that. I think I can get enough streams in by the time, and I'm cold right now, man. I gotta put my jackets on, but yeah, it's like 12 degrees colder right now. I can tell it's windy, so yeah. But yeah guys, we're doing pretty good. We have an hour and 10 minutes worth of content to create, so that's always good. Less than 2 hours of content, that's awesome. Alright guys, well I'll see you, alright? Peace and take care.